You've gotten your real estate contract accepted. Now it's time for the pending process. There are 5 key things we're going to talk about in this video that will get you from purchase agreement to closing with as little headache as possible. My name is Travis Anderson. I work with both buyers and sellers here in Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Let's talk about the pending process. Now, the very first thing, once the contract is executed and delivered to all parties, is the delivery of your earnest money check. Now, as a reminder, your earnest money is your good faith to the seller in your seriousness in buying the home. Now, often that amount is about 1% of the purchase price, but it's completely negotiable. And then that money is going to leave your bank account and it's going to be put into probably the listing company's trust account. And then that money is going to sit in that account until closing and it'll be refunded back to you. The second thing we do is we schedule our inspections. Now, your inspection is very important. It's going to have a time frame associated with it, maybe 3 days to 7 days, sometimes longer. But what you're going to do is you're going to have an opportunity to get your inspection scheduled. You're going to review the condition of that home by a third-party person who's not attached to the outcome of that transaction. And you're going to be able to either buy the home knowing more about it, negotiate some of these inspection issues, or go ahead and cancel your contract. Now, the rules are a little bit different in Wisconsin depending on how that contract is drafted. The seller may have the ability to correct any issues that you bring forth before you have the right to cancel. The third thing of great importance here in the pending process is the appraisal. Your lender is going to go ahead and schedule that appraisal on your behalf. You are going to have to pay for that appraisal. Currently, it's probably $500 to $750. That's going to have to come out of your bank account right away, and then we're going to get that appraisal scheduled. Once the appraisal does their job, they're going to take measurements of the property and they're going to compare it to other properties that have sold, and they want to make sure that the price you're paying for that home is relative to other homes that have sold in the area so that you're not overpaying. In my experience, after inspection, the appraisal is the biggest piece of the puzzle within this pending process. While you and your mortgage company are handling the appraisal, the title company is going to go ahead and pull title work. They're going to make sure that once you buy that home, you could, in theory, list it and sell it again that same day. That's called clear title, and that's the 4th step in our process. Finally, the last big thing you're going to do in the pending process, once we're through the earnest money inspection, appraisal, and title work, you're going to get final underwritten on your property, and then you're going to do what's called a final walkthrough. You're just going to make sure that the property looks the same today as it did when you wrote that purchase agreement, and there are no adverse effects like broken windows or vandalism or something like that. This is just a quick overview of the pending process. My name is Travis Anderson. Again, if you've got any questions about this or anything else regarding buying a home, selling a home, or investing in real estate, do me a favor, give me a call, shoot me a text, or hit me up in the comments section. As always, all my best to you and yours.